Okay, is my screen visible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It's visible. Just
Uh, so shall we start the program?
yes, sure. You can start the program.
Thank you all the respected dignitaries. A warm welcome and good evening. It's me, Bibas Thapa. Today I'll be here in this program as a moderator. So please, before we start the session formally, I would
Your
like to
skin we cannot see.
isn't it visible?
Yeah,
Is it visible, sir?
yeah, visible.
Okay, please. So before we start the session formally, I would like to request all the dignitaries who are presented from the different countries for learning purpose, as we have only the common objectives. So please let me not share each and every time the housekeeping rule, as in the virtual online
Share
platforms
your
we all
skin,
have
sir.
been.
Share your skin.
Hai Kak Fazila.
So just a moment, please. Is I think that my screen was sharing.
Okay, you can check again, brother. No problems. I think it's okay, sir.
Is it working now?
Yeah. I think it's work.
Is it visible?
Wait a couple seconds. I think it will be visible. It's a white screen. White screen are visible here. You can click the next slide. You can click the
Okay.
next slide, sir.
Yes, please. Yeah, okay. Thank you, respected educators, respected my dear colleagues. So before I start sharing the next session, I would like to welcome you all, the respected dignitaries, and please let's have this some housekeeping rule that whenever your turn comes, then only I would like to request you all to unmute. Otherwise, please let's show the discipline by muting ourselves because some echo backgrounds may disturb each other. So now, today, as usual, we are having the virtual webinar. Last time we had the session on how can we be the verified coach educator. This time we are again back. That is on the virtual webinar on ClassPoint in education. And as earlier, I'm sure that this time the session will be a bit more interesting than earlier because the ClassPoint it's informative as well as it's a new tool to me. And regarding ClassPoint app, it is a join and interactive class with the class code, and our students can join in the form of the PowerPoint. So how to integrate the ClassPoint app in our teaching and learning will be in our session today. So our student or anyone can work with any browser on any device by using the ClassPoint. Isn't it interesting? Now, all the dignitaries, individually, we are a drop, but together we are an ocean. So our main motto here from the world educator community is to share our expertise with each other and to grow together. So together we can grow. In this COVID-19 pandemic situation, the world educator community has been providing these sorts of online classes to all the dignitaries so that we can grow together professionally too and can bring the outside world into our real classroom. So, before I start here, I would like to welcome a warm welcome to all the dignitaries, respected educators, and colleagues. Before we start the session formally, I would like to welcome our special guest, Dr. Sauli Mukherjee, World Educator, Community Global Mentor, Director and Dean, Adams University, India. As a special guest, I would like to extend a warm welcome to you, Dr. Sauli Mukherjee.
So Divas Tapap, sir, please. Your screen are not visible. I think you can check it again, ma'am. You can Let's start. Thank you.
Some background noise is coming, disturbing really. So ma'am, can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you pretty well.
Okay.
So thank you so much for that warm introduction of yours and warm greetings from India. This is Dr. Shavli Mukherjee, Director and Dean of Adamas University, India. So it has been almost 23 years now that I am associated with the education sector. It is indeed a pleasure to be here on this platform today. I would like to extend my thanks as well as gratitude to the world educators community for extending this invitation to me to be a special guest on this occasion, especially because I think that today's webinar is going to be not only very interesting, but I'm sure it's going to be very, very beneficial and fruitful in the context of the virtual teaching learning ecosystem to which we had all been introduced, in a very grand manner during this present context of the COVID pandemic. So let me share very briefly, few insights on what I think about virtual education. So we all know that the 21st century world, the world that we live in, is a VUCA world. That is, it's a volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous world where actually we are faced with unheard of and unique challenges almost on a daily basis. So we are already living in this kind of an uncertain and unpredictable world, but we are absolutely certain about one fact, that there has been a lot of positive disruptions that have happened in the field of education, which have been ushered by the COVID pandemic. So in the last 1.5 years or so, that the entire world has been embroiled in the global pandemic, there has been considerable debates and discussions regarding the fact that how education is going to cope with its immediate crisis, and at the same time while considering pivots towards new models and innovation for the future. So in the context of education, I would like to say, thanks to the COVID times, which had actually caused a lot of positive disruptions to our
We're not listening. Surely, Mukherjee, we are not listening.
can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Hello, join now.
So I think I had been speaking for the last 2-3 minutes. So is it that you have not been able to hear me right from the very beginning?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, call out in.
Ma'am, you're audible now.
Thank you so much. So I was actually telling that, in the last 1.5 years, that the entire world has been embroiled in the global pandemic. We have all realized one fact, and that is the fact that there has been a lot of positive disruptions in the field of education, which had been ushered by COVID-19 pandemic. So from the educational point of view, yes, I would like to say thanks to the COVID times, which have actually caused a lot of disruptions to our traditional thought patterns concerning education, and had forced all of us to think and act outside the box, and to embrace considerable innovative and creative strategies and methods concerning education, and to devise innovative strategies to significantly address the emerging complexities concerning the sphere of education as well as higher education. So in that sense of the term, yes, COVID has caused a lot of damage, but then if we think about in the context of education, there has been a lot of positive disruptions. So sometimes I feel from an educator's point of view that in fact there has been so much of positive changes which have come to us right now, which is a gift from COVID, I would say. So ideally in other situations, maybe it would have taken 10 or 15 years more to bring about these changes, the changes which now we can see for the last 1.5 years. So in that sense, I would like to say that it is actually a lot of positive disruptions which have been caused. Considering the fact that we live in the 21st century VUCA world, which is a volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world, where we are faced with unheard of and unique challenges almost on a day-to-day basis. So in this 21st century world of, unpredictability, uncertainty, well, one thing is certain, and that the thing that we have all been introduced to in the last 1.5 years, that is to the virtual teaching learning ecosystem, it is here to stay. And this is going to be the future of education. So one thing has become absolutely certain, that we are definitely not going to go back to the conventional and orthodox model of education anymore, even in the post-pandemic era. And that education is definitely going to be a very, very proper blend of physical as well as digital, which I normally refer to as a phygital mode of education. So this phygital mode of education is going to be the future of education. And I think as educators and as responsible adults and as lifelong learners, we must wholeheartedly embrace these positive changes which COVID has brought about. So we have to realize that we all have been introduced to the concept of blended teaching learning and hybrid learning ecosystem during this COVID pandemic. And in fact, both these forms of learning have considerable benefits when it comes to the students, especially in terms of greater flexibility, increased engagement, facilitating ownership of learning, greater ability to track learning, and learn at one's own pace. And in fact, even for the teachers, the approach provides ultimate flexibility in presenting the learning content. So it is undoubtedly true that it has the proven potential to enhance both the effectiveness as well as the efficiency of meaningful learning experiences. By digitizing the expertise of talented teachers or subject matter experts, it is possible to reach more students with high quality content, and therefore extended reachability is one of the key benefits while discussing the benefits and advantages of hybrid and blended teaching learning system. So I think, I would just like to conclude by saying that we all have been doing something absolutely different in the last 1.5 years as educators, trying to create a new normal for us as well as for our young students and young learners. Now, when we come to the post-pandemic times, are we going to go back to the old ways of doing things? Are we going to go back to the conventional and orthodox mode of education all over again? Now, after spending so many months in this virtual, teaching learning ecosystem, where almost at the click of a button, the entire world has opened up in front of our young learners, now should we drag them back to the obsolete ways all over again when the pandemic subsides? So I think these are very vital questions which we should ask ourselves as responsible educators. So if the answer to these questions is a very big, vehement no, then I think we all must embrace wholeheartedly the benefits and advantages of the hybrid and the blended learning, teaching learning ecosystems in order to make our children and our young learners thrive in the 21st century, ever increasingly volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world. So since this is going to be the future of education, I don't see any point whatsoever to resist these positive changes. So with this, I would like to wish all the best for today's webinar. So I'm sure that there is going to be a lot of learning, a lot of positive learning and takeaways from today's webinar. Thank you so much.
Thank you, respected Dr. Sauli Mukherjee, for your wonderful speech. It's really praiseworthy, as well as it's really fruitful for all the valued participants, including me. So thank you for powering your knowledge on how to integrate our teaching and learning. And as you have also well mentioned regarding the multiple intelligence, individually we are different, and we have been using the online platform differently. So today all the educators will be sharing on the same different topics and upcoming time, and we'll really enjoy the session. Now, without ado, I would like to welcome our first guest speaker. Says no more than Dr. Lee Shaw Im, World Educator, Global Mentor, Microsoft Innovative Educator Expert, Sherry Benchong, Uttara High School, and she is ClassPoint Certified Trainer of Malaysia. She will be presenting on basic idea of ClassPoint, word cloud, short answer, multiple question answer, slide drawing, and image upload. Over to Dr. Lee Shaw Im.
Thank you, Mr. Vibas. Yeah, so I'm very happy to meet all the distinguished guest speakers, panel speakers, and also lovely participants from all over the world. So it's my pleasure to have this opportunity to share the knowledge about the ClassPoint with PowerPoint. So yeah, so I already put the link. Okay, I will put the link about how to join a ClassPoint. You can just click the link. Later, I will give you the codes. Okay, so now allow me to share my screen.
Hello. Sorry to interrupt. This is Parishi. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible, ma'am.
Actually, I'm not, ma'am. I'm a student.
So if you have any questions, please, you can check, or later on you can write in the chat box if you don't mind. Is it okay? Because
Okay, sir.
okay, later on you
Can
can.
I start now?
Yes, please.
Fine. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so before I start, maybe I would like to request all the participants, can you please mute your mic so that it will not disturb our process. Okay, thank you.
Dr. Lisha?
Mr. Bibas, please talk with Dr. Lee Soim. Share her screen.
She's not available at the moment. I think she's
Please,
getting some.
sound is very slow.
Okay, Dr. Lisha is not available at the moment, so shall we invite the second guest speaker, and when Dr. Lisha will be available, and then again we'll provide her session. Is it okay?
Maybe, she already maybe joined. I think you can check the meeting list. She joined.
Okay, please, Dr. Lisha. Okay, so
Yeah.
Dr. Lisha, now I cannot see her. Okay, welcome here Bishwajit Pariyar as a guest. Similarly, Bhupendranath Roy as a guest, and Badr Nahar, and I can see here many educators representing different countries, even Bangladesh, Vietnam, Greece, and many other countries. So, Dr. Lisha, are you with us? No. So maybe due to the technical problem, she could not connect with us right now. And sometimes due to the technology, as you know, that we have to face the problems. And I hope that she's also facing the same sorts of problem. So without ado, let me welcome the second guest speaker. She will be presenting. And then when Dr. Lisha will be available with us. Dr. Lisha? No. Okay, please. Now, Atikur Rahman, shall I invite the second guest speaker? Respected educators, my colleagues, and world educator community, active, the entire members. Shall I invite the second guest speaker? Is it okay?
Yes, fine.
Now I would like to welcome. So, extremely, we are sorry due to the technical problem. Dr. Lisha is unable at this moment, and I'm sure that she will connect as soon as her technical problems be solved. So now let me welcome the second guest speakers from Philippines, and she's no more than Rosalby Avila, World Educator, Community Global Mentor, Sulivia National High School school teacher, ClassPoint certified trainer from Philippines, and she will be sharing on basic ideas of ClassPoint, quick poll, pick a name, and other. So Rosalby Avila, welcome you in this World Educator Community ClassPoint webinar. Over to you, Rosalby Avila. Avila.
Okay, so thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening here from the Philippines. Also, good evening to everyone who attended our webinars for today. So I'm going to share my screen now. Just let me know if you can hear me loud and clear, and also if you can check my... Okay, I guess I wasn't allowed to share my screen. I'm sorry, can someone make me a presenter so I can able to share my screen? All right.
Abdul Shalom, would you mind helping out? Because
Okay, so I guess it is now okay. I can share my screen now.
okay.
Okay, so thank you so much. So since I'll be sharing my screen in full mode, so
Yeah, it's okay.
Full slideshow. Please, full slideshow.
Ma'am, you can turn off your video and you can share your screen.
Rosal Viavila, respected guest speaker, you can please. Okay, yes, it's working. How to join ClassPoint?
It's Dr. Lee. Rosal Avila is not in the meeting yet.
Chiguri, we cannot hear you. Can you please unmute yourself? Chiguri, can you please unmute yourself?
Join the class.
Mr. Bivas sir, Rosal ma'am are available at this time?
no, I'm available. I'm in here. I guess I've been disconnected from the Teams, so I will share again my screen. I hope you can hear me. Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes, absolutely.
All
Yeah,
You
right.
can continue.
and Dr. Lisa Yim also joined this program.
Mr. Bibas, hello, hello.
Yeah, please. Yeah, please. Of course.
Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm just. I have something to say. Please, could you ask? I mean, the participants to switch off their cameras because the network is bad. Okay, so once they switch off the cameras and only the presenters keep their cameras on.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so let's do as well. Our respected educator had informed us. Let's turn off our camera so that we can only see the screen of the presenter. Thank you. Hope for your kind support.
Hi, hello, thank you. I'm back again. So actually, I don't have any problem with my internet connection. However, there is a prompt message that says that I have been removed in the meeting. So I also capture the notification and send it in our group chat. So I guess someone click the remove button, I guess. Well, anyway, I'm going to share again my screen. Or is someone sharing their screen now?
Your screen is visible, ma'am.
Ah, okay, so someone is. Thank you.
510-314.
India.
Hi everyone. I think Dr. Lee is presenting, but she's unaware that she's on mute. Can the organizer unmute her? Is that possible?
Dr. Liso, ma'am, can you hear me? Just wait. Just wait. Dr. Lee, Mr. Bivas, please unmute your microphone. I want to. Okay, everything now.
Yes, of course.
Brother, just wait. I want to make change the setting because there was a noise in this meeting. Just give me a 30 seconds.
What are some of your favorite educational apps? Just we can see the screen.
It's Microsoft Team.
All the dignitaries, you all are requested to mute yourself.
Everybody camera off because the net band is not good.
So I can't hear Mr. Bivas. Who is sharing the screen? Who is sharing the screen? I don't know. Dr. Lee or Rosal B. Avila? Who is sharing the screen?
Yeah, maybe the.
Actually, I can't see the screen now.
Please proceed with her. Don't unmute your microphone because our guest speakers are sharing their screen. Please mute yourself and others educators. Don't unmute your microphone. Okay. Bivas sir, please continue because we have to finish with our the fixed time.
So here I can see sharing the screen.
All right, so may I ask if Dr. Lee is already done with her presentation? Is it okay for me to start my session? I guess Dr. Lee
Everybody,
is currently
please, everybody,
presenting her.
close the camera.
I'm sorry, hello? Please let.
Hi
Okay.
everyone. Hi organizer. Can you hear me? Teacher Zai, can you hear me?
Of
Yes,
course.
yes.
Absolutely hear me.
Excellent.
Sorry, everyone. I would like to request you, Mr. Bibas, Rosel Avila, and Dr. Liswaim, because there is a noise in this meeting. I want to make the presenter just give me 1 minute. Just wait. Okay, Dr. Liswaim, just wait. Okay, you can unmute your microphone. Rosel Avila, Mr. Bibas.
Okay, so hello again. May I ask if Dr. Lee is already done with her presentation? Is it allowed for me to share my screen?
She is absent at this time. I think you can continue this program.
Okay, so let me share again my screen. So I'm going to finish my presentation, then afterwards, Dr. Lee will present her screen, right? So is that okay? So please let me know if somebody mute me again, so I will know. You can unmute your mic anytime. That's okay for me.
Rosel, Dr. Sorry, presenter Rosel, respected Rosel, are you available? Can you hear me? So due to the technical problem, maybe the internet, poor internet.
Brother, she is here. She is here. She also sharing her screen.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually my internet connection is stable. However, whenever I presented my window or my screen, somebody had been remove me here in our meeting. So I hope that whenever I share my screen, I can now proceed with my presentation. Okay. So again, let me share again my screen. Hello, okay, so can you still hear me? I hope so. So before we start, so I would like you to join in my ClassPoint class. So you can go to classpoint.app, then for the class code, that is 18030. Okay, so thank you so much. Then Razir, staff, thank you for joining. Okay. All right. So if ever that I'm going to close this ClassPoint um, joining, you can still join my ClassPoint classroom. You can just check the upper right corner of my screen, then you will see the class code. So you will only need to remember the URL, which is the ClassPoint.app. Okay? So, all right. So thank you so much for participating. Again, my name is Rosel B. Avila, and I am a certified ClassPoint trainer from the Philippines. So good evening. All right, so let me start. So we can engage our learners with interactive features directly from our Microsoft PowerPoint. So the only thing that we need to install is ClassPoint. All right, so these are the topics that are included in my session. First is the whiteboard background. This is also the interactive whiteboard of ClassPoint. Next is the laser and pen. This is
I cannot hear you. Please, Limem.
There is a network issue, maybe. So we're extremely sorry for that. Ma'am, please share your screen again. Unmute your microphone. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Okay, please continue, Mr. Bivas and Rosel Avila. Please continue.
Rosella Villa, can you hear us? She's getting the problem.
Yeah, in the at this time around the world, there are many program and conference are organizing. So this is the network issue. Maybe I think issue will be back in a couple seconds. Unmute your microphone, Rosel.
Hello. All right. So I guess someone mute me. Anyway, thank you so much. Please tell me if my mic is mute again. So for the third topic, we have a quick poll or pick a name. Again, I'm inviting everyone to join my ClassPoint classes. So you can type in your URL, the ClassPoint.app, then the class code. If ever I'm going to close this box, you can still see my class code on the upper right corner of my screen. Next is the share a PDF. So you can share or I can share my slide during our session. Okay, so let's start. First is the whiteboard backgrounds. So we can create or insert an interactive whiteboard. So we can customize up to 6 backgrounds. It can be flashed instantly during our lesson, and we can engage to the students. So let me show you on how we can customize our whiteboard background. Okay, so in the ribbon of your Microsoft PowerPoint, if ever that you are already installed the ClassPoint and done with the sign-in process. So, okay, on the upper right corner, you can see the whiteboard background. So, whenever you click the whiteboard background, so you can see now the 6 customized whiteboard. So, for example, I want to change this whiteboard. So, I can just use an image. Then, for example, I will use this image. Okay, so let's say this is professor, right? So this is a Venn diagram. Okay, I also have a, this is for the sports subject. It's just an example. I also have a ruled paper, so we can practice writing. Also, a parts of computer, so you can rename your board. Okay, computer. All right, so again, we have 6 customized whiteboard background here in ClassPoint. Okay, so where's my PowerPoint? So if we want to use that whiteboard, we can just play or slideshow our Microsoft PowerPoint. Okay, so let me hide my all right. So in the bottom of your screen, you can see the whiteboard features of ClassPoint. So if you're going to click this whiteboard icon, so the 6 whiteboards will appear. Okay, so for example, I'm going to choose the computer. All right, again, I will choose the computer. So instantly, my screen will change from my PowerPoint slides to my whiteboard background. Okay, so let's change again our whiteboard background. So we're going to use the Venn diagram. For example, you have a activity pertaining to similarities and differences of a certain object, then we can use a Venn diagram. Okay, so that is how we can use the whiteboard background. Next on my topic is the laser and pen. All right, so the laser and pen, actually we have 5 different pens. Unlike in our usual Microsoft PowerPoint that we only have, I guess, 1. So here in ClassPoint, we can use up to 5 colors simultaneously. All right, so we don't need to change the colors all over again. So how can we access the pen? As you can see, we have pen 1 to 5. So let's say my favorite color is pink. That's why it's chosen. And we can use black, blue, red, and maybe green. Okay, so let me use this pen. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so I have a question. All right, so can somebody unmute their mic and answer this question? I hope I'm not muted. Thank you so much. So the question is, share it when you find the mistake. So may I know what is the mistake with this activity?
Maybe 0.
0, no. What else?
Thank you.
Again, I'm sorry. All right, so we can use this pen. So for example, this is just a joke. So the mistake in this illustration is the word mistake. Okay, it is wrong spelling. All right, so we can use this pen in showing our students what we want them to see. All right, so another example, which of the following is the image of Itar Shear? Okay, so let's say, for example, this is letter A, right? This is letter B, and this is letter C. All right, so can somebody help me in answering this question? What is the answer? B, yes. Thank you. Yeah, very good. So that is letter B, correct. Okay, so we can use a pen for this activity. Another, okay, so can somebody help me for the question number 1? Okay, so I blank a bus to school. Is it a teacher, desk, school, pencil, right? Right, very good. Thank you so much. All right. So let's say, for example, the answer is right. Okay, so I'm sorry, my penmanship is not so good. So we also have highlighters. All right, so since we have a 5 pen, we also have a highlighter. Okay, so let's say we want to highlight the word school. Okay, so I guess I hear the answer for this, that this is desk. So thank you so much for being participative. All right. Thank you so much. I guess I need to go to my next slide. All right. So we have a quick poll and pick a name. Okay, so this is actually one of my favorite features of ClassPoint. All right, so quick poll. My question is, are you still there? So whenever I have my online classes, since I always uses full screen mode, is it hard for me to check my students? So I use these features. So on the latter part, we can check or click the quick poll icon. Then we can ask our student, so are you still there? So I have the button yes or no. Then on your device, please answer, okay, yes. All right, thank you. So as you can see, we also have a live status. In live status, we have the submitted answers. These are 11 students who are already answered or done with their quick poll. But we also have pending students. They are 17 students who wasn't able to answer my quick question. Okay, so as a teacher, this is very helpful for us because it will help us in identifying the students who are not listening to us. All right, in our conventional classes, whenever we ask our students, it is easy for us to know who is paying attention or not. But here, using ClassPoint, we can do that in our online classes. As you can see, the people who submitted, or the students and the participants who submitted their answers, are only 17, and we have 14 pending. Maybe some of them doesn't have or experience difficulty in their internet connection, and maybe some of them having their coffee break or having their dinner, so that is okay. All right, so by the way, we also have music. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear the music of ClassPoint. All right, so I don't know if I shared my music as well. Anyway, I can close the submission once I'm done. Okay, then I can insert it as a slide. All right, then close. As you can see, I have the quick poll submission. So I'm going to escape or finish. As you can see, under the note of my PowerPoint slide, I can see the students who participated here in my quick poll submission, or the question, are you still there? So this will help me to identify my students who are still there, and not just making me a radio All right. So another. So let's have another question. So do you think an apple a day makes the doctor away? Okay, so we're going to use our quick poll. So actually in quick poll, we have true or false, yes or no, or feedback. Okay, so we also have a number of options. It also looks like a multiple choice that was being presented a while ago. So this time we are going to use the true or false. Okay, so do you think, again, the question is, do you think an apple a day makes the doctor away? All of you answer it in true. How about in false? Do you think it's just an apple? How about a coffee a day? All right, so thank you so much for answering
True.
false. That's true, yeah. Okay, so teacher Consi, all right. So let's check our live status again. So we still have pending students or participants who wasn't able to answer our question. Okay, so this is very helpful in our online classes. So let's close the submission and again insert it as a slide. All right. So again, so let's have another exercise. So what materials is a word made of? So this is just an example. There will be no more right or wrong. So it's just for you to experience the multiple choice or the number options of Paul. So one,
Thread,
no,
ma'am.
hello, I'm sorry, I'm being mute.
What materials? The answer is maybe thread.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, thank you for answering. Actually, I've just got this question from the template itself. Thank you for the answers. But upon checking,
Thank you,
maybe
ma'am.
yes, thank you so much. All right, so as you can see, we can check again the live status. So a while ago, our submitted students is 17 and our pending is 14, but now it reversed. Our submitted is 14 and we have 17 pending. So we don't know yet on if they're busy on something. So again, close submission, then close. Okay. So before that, um, let me pick a name. Okay. So again, so there is a pick a name option or icon. So pick a name is, I don't know in your country if you have this kind of recitation wherein you are going to submit an index card to your teacher, then your teacher will draw lots. Okay, then look for your name. So here in ClassPoint, we have this pick a name. So let's say I'm going to pick this color, orange. Um, is it Fatma Nasef? Am I reading it right? Hello,
I'm
Fatma.
Rasanara from Bangladesh.
Hi, Fatma. Nice to meet you. All right. So how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. So pick a name can also we can also call our student randomly. Let's say we have a recitation or we just want to ask them something, so we can use this one. So thank you so much. Let's close this. So this is what it looks like. Whenever you close this one, so and then click again the pick a name. So those people or students that you have called will not be called again because they're already open their names. So we can just click again and look or finish the entire session calling all of them. Let's say Tia wasn't able to answer my question, then I'm going to close it, meaning she is not done with her recitation. Okay, so let me close it. And for the last session, this is a share a PDF. So So sharing your slide during your class. Okay, so I don't know if it is your practice as well, but in our country, if we want to send a file after the webinar, is we share it via Google Drive. Okay, but now since I'm using ClassPoint, I'm just showing them a QR code made here in ClassPoint. So as you can see, please do not scan this code because it has expired. It's just for example. So for you to create your own PDF, all right, so in the ribbon of the ClassPoint, you can see the share PDF. Okay, so let's click the share PDF. Then it will publish. As you can see here at the bottom, it's publishing. Then here you go. Let's wait. Okay, so you can scan this code. Then you can download my presentation. So this code will expire in 5 minutes. Okay, so let me close. I don't know if you want to scan this code or not, but it is okay for me. So I'm going to close it. And there you go. So that's all for my session. So do you have any question for me? You can unmute your mic, or I guess I can check the chat box if we have questions. You can type in your question.
Rosal Avila ma'am, you can also share the MCQ and other topics also because Dr. Lee Soim is absent at this time. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for your nice comments. Thank you so much. So we're not done yet. We're not done yet because there will be a one winner of 6 months ClassPoint Pro account. So if you're going to use the free version of ClassPoint, um, I guess it will only allow you to invite 25 students, and you can only have 5 questions. But if you're going to use the pro account, you can invite 200 students and the question is unlimited. Okay po? All right. So we were going to have a quiz, just a 1-question quiz, and the winner of that will receive a 6 months ClassPoint Pro account. Okay, so do you need more time to review for this question? It's just a 1 question. All right. So wait, I'm going to share again my screen for the question. Okay, so I guess I'm done with the question. Wow, thank you so much for the congratulatory message and for all your comments. So again, I'm going to share my screen. May I ask if you would like to join my ClassPoint? This is my code. So we only have 33 participants. So do we need to wait for the others, or we can continue with my quiz? It's just a 1-question quiz.
Yeah, you have to wait.
I'm going to give you a 1-question quiz. Then the winner will get a 6 months ClassPoint Pro account.
Sorry, ma'am, I could not attend. I am really new in the ClassPoint. So,
Okay. So
here screen showing enter code, but when I enter the code and my name, but I'm unable to join.
Okay, so
okay, no problem, ma'am. You can start. No problem.
Okay, all right. So I guess we have another participant. So from 33, it's now 35. Okay, so we will start our quiz in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. So up to how many whiteboards can you customize on ClassPoint? So I'm going to click the multiple choice button. Then you need to answer it in the fastest as you can. Okay, so again, at the count of 3, I'm going to click the multiple choice. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Madam, orally I shall try to participate.
Okay, so we have 23 participants who answer this question. So this question will run up to 1 minute, I guess. So 25 seconds left.
Wonderful, wonderful presentation, and this is opportunity for us.
Okay, so 10 seconds more. Where's the others? Still 26. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Viola close submission. Okay, so let's check the correct answer. The correct answer
Wow,
is
excellent.
C. Yeah. So now we will check the little board and who is the fastest among these correct answers. So let's click the little board, and there you go. Our gold medalist is then Razir Atara. Am I reading it right? Okay, we have Derek from Philippines, top 2. Hello, Derek. And Teacher Consi. So top 1 is the champion of this leaderboard or quiz for today is then Razir Atara. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So are you around? Can you unmute your mic so I can hear you? Hello,
Okay,
then
I have
Razir.
checked. Can
All right, so
can I
congratulations.
unmute
Okay.
all participants?
No, it's okay. If you
Oh,
want to unmute them or not, it is okay for me. Actually, I love my participants to be unmuted. I want them to hear whenever I have my session. So this is the results of the leaderboard. And again, thanks a lot. So you can call me Teacher Zai. That's what my students, friends, and colleague calls me. I also have my Facebook page, YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media, you can just search me. That is Teacher Zai. So thank you so much. And that's it for my session. Thank you.
Welcome and congratulations, ma'am.
Bibas sir, can you hear?
Yeah, it's really, I lost myself. Just I was also participating in the ClassPoint for that 6-month pro version, but I could not get it. Yes. So congratulations, the winner, who did very well. And I can see here, Rudy Avila, as the wonderful comment has been floated in the chat box. Your presentation was really awesome. And despite the technical problem, finally, we all are lucky enough to hear and get the presentation. So I think that in the beginning it was really difficult for us to join the session, but later on it was well managed and the session was awesome, as one can see the wonderful comment in the chat box. Now here I have the thank you so much, and hope to have the same ClassPoint and other web tools in upcoming time to you from the World Educator community groups. I would like to invite you in upcoming session also. Thank you, Brother Avila. Now, without ado, I would like to welcome Stephanie, a marketing executive at ClassPoint, who lives in Jakarta, Indonesia. Stephanie, can you hear us?
Hi, yes, hello. We have Dr. Lee back on the call.
Okay,
So
okay. So
proceed with Dr. Lee.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. Can you hear us?
Dr. Lee, ma'am. Unmute.
Hello. Yeah, just now I don't know I was muted and I cannot share screen and I was kicked out everything halfway. So I don't know. Is it the time now? Can I do my sharing? Because there's a big prize from the ClassPoint to be given out to all the participants.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Moderator, can I have the feedback?
Yes, you are audible.
Sure, you can continue. Proceed
Okay,
ahead.
I can continue. Okay, thank you, thank you. I think you guys need to rejoin so that you will get the present later. So can you rejoin the code 10314? Is you still available here? Okay, yeah, because later. Okay, okay, good. I'll continue to just now I stop here, right? The slide drawing. Okay, for the slide drawing, so if you want to set the question with the slide drawing, okay, you just go to this interactive quiz panel. Just click the slide drawing, and then you can get this button up here. Okay, same thing. You have some option here. Either you want to hide the participant's name. If you want to hide, you just click this. If you don't want to hide, just leave it there. Okay, you can start question with the slide and then minimize the result. And then the timing, you can set the timing. Either you want the time, maybe 3 minutes, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, it's up to you. Okay, if you don't want to set any time, you just untick this. Okay, that's all. So one question done. Okay, then we move on. And this is the image upload. Basically, all the process are the same. For example, if I want to set a question with the allow student to upload their image, I will go to the image upload button. I just one click and then you can place anywhere you like. Okay, you can place anywhere. Okay, same thing here. You can choose the option here. Okay, whether you want to start and then you want to set the timing, it's up to you. Okay, so after that, yeah, so now, okay, now I'm going to slideshow again. So what is your feedback? Can you, I just want to try because later I will have the quiz, the Leaderboard one, so that I will give away a big present from ClassPoint. So just counter check, yeah. If I check here, I have 40 people, 41 now. Okay, faster join if you don't miss it. Yeah, okay, okay. So now, okay, for example, I want the feedback. Can you give me the feedback about today's sharing about this ClassPoint, about the multiple choice, about the word cloud, the short answers, slide drawing, and then image upload. Okay, so you can put in your reflection. Can you just type in your reflection? Just give some feedback about today's sharing. Yeah, do you like this ClassPoint? Do you want to use a ClassPoint in your next week? Maybe next week, Monday, you have class. Do you want to use it? I would like to see. Okay, come on, come on. Yes, just warming up first before we go to the quiz so that you can, I want to give away the big present, but it's only one and only one. Huh? Okay, try first. Okay, I would like to see now. Yes. Okay, so when the feedback here, you can scroll. Okay, you can scroll up here. Amazing. Yeah, I will use this on my class. Okay, maybe next time interactive. Okay. Yeah. So I will count until 5. Okay. 5. Huh? Okay, 5. I will close this. Okay, 5, 4, 3. Okay, I can play music as well, right? Okay, music. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So I will close this submissions. Okay, remember after you close, remember to save for review. Right, okay, you can click this button now, become green, means it's already used, and then you can revise. You can view back, okay, you can just on this one, or if possible, you just click this insert, okay, insert slide, then all the answer will be automatically insert to our PowerPoint, okay, you can show this also, yeah, then, okay, we can view one by one, okay, we can scroll here. Oh, teacher Chan, amazing. Hasina, interesting. Okay, Cik Guru is awesome. Thank you. I will use this in my on my class.
Amazing,
okay,
ma'am.
You can see a lot. Right? Okay, this is other feedback. Okay, feedback. Wow, love the apps. Okay, thank you, thank you. Yeah, so meaning that after that you might like to install. Yeah, okay, the installation of the ClassPoint. So you just type this ClassPoint.io and then you can fill out the download. Okay, after you download, yeah, this is the thing that you need to put in your name, your email, and maybe your organization, and then you download. Again, just follow the procedure and so on, the steps. Okay, and then you will get this message. Thank you for choosing ClassPoint. Okay, step 1, download. Step 2, you need to install and then sign in into the PowerPoint. Then you can use already. Okay, this is a time, happy hour. Okay, if I check here, I got 50 people. 50 people. Today, I'm going to give you a big present. But remember, only one person will get this present. Okay, award time. Who will be the winner? Okay, so only one winner. Yeah, and then what you are going to get? Okay, you are going to get free 6-month Pro ClassPoints. Pro one, not free version, is Pro version for free for 6 months. Okay, okay, but I cannot just give you like that. You need to answer about 6 multiple choice questions. Okay, are you ready? Okay, first questions. I'm going to start here. Okay, this is, I think, is only 30 seconds. So you have to quickly click the answers, right? Okay, 1, 2, start.
True, ma'am. It's true, ma'am.
3, 2, 1. You can see if I set the time, it automatically will close, right? Okay, shows the correct answer, and we can see the live board. Wow, Darita got 1,000 points. Okay, insert this to the slide. I save it and close. So now I will move on to the second questions. Okay, you got 6 questions to go. Next questions. Okay. Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I'll save this first. Okay, insert. Okay. Why I cannot see the live board? Okay, wow, still the Darina become the first. Okay, now we want to move on to the next questions. Question number 3. Now it's Okay, interactive multiple choice. You can choose 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, which one? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and here you go. Okay, so wow, still that another Hasniza number 2. Okay, Noria number 3. Okay, good job, good job. Okay, next questions. Okay, hello. Yes, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Big present waiting for you. 3, 2, and 1. Wow, okay, so wait, let me see. Wow, still the same. Okay. I think got one more questions. Okay, this is about science. Hurry up, hurry up. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay, let me see. Wow, Hasnida. Come on, come on, come on. I think one more question. Okay, wait, let me insert first. Okay, one more questions. Okay, here you go. Yeah, who is the 20 globnya? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so who is the winner? Dang, 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 dang. Okay, and we will see the live board. Wow! Congratulations. Then Razid, later you might maybe need to leave down your email here, the email, so that we can. Okay, after this you can show the table. You can show the table. Yeah, this is a table, and you also can export. Right, you can export, and then after you export, mean it will go to the Excel lah. It will go to the Excel. Wait, I need to insert this first. Okay. So one more time. Let you see. Okay, so this is the live board that you can show, and you also can show the table. Yeah, this is a table, and then if you click this export, mean it will export to the Excel. Okay, insert one more time. Okay, congratulations, the winner. You're going to get free 6-month pro ClassPoint. Thank you. Congratulations. Yeah, might be you actually how I turn the quiz to this live board is very simple. Let's say I go back to my multiple choice questions. Okay. For example, just now I did this is for the multiple choice questions. Okay, same thing. So if I do this multiple choice questions, I have all this already, and then I want to turn it to the competitions. If I make the competition, you no need to do the new question. You can just use this. You only need to do one extra thing. You just click this competition mode. See? Before this is multiple choice. Once I click the competition mode, it immediately will turn to this. Okay, you also can get the leaderboard here, right? Okay.
Chiguli, sorry to cut. Since
Yeah.
Ben Razir already won the first prize from Teacher Zai, so maybe we can give it to the second winner. Was it Cikgu Hasnida?
Wait. Should we ask okay, there's no problem for me. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay. Wow, you're so good. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah. Then results. Oh, okay. So the second should be the Cikgu Aifa. Oh, wait.
So you can click on the leaderboard again.
Leaderboard
It will
again,
show, yeah, the cumulative of all winners. The one on the toolbar, just next to the pick a name.
What?
Yeah, there. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So accumulated will be Hasnida. So Hasnida, is Hasnida still around?
Very nice presentation, ma'am.
Yeah, yes. So that's all for me. I hope that this activity, this ClassPoint is actually like one-stop center. Okay, you no need to go to the Kahoot, you no need to go to the Quizy, you need to go to the Google Form, and you don't need to use any other whiteboard. You can use the built-in whiteboard in the ClassPoint and the PowerPoint as well. Oh yeah, one more thing. Okay, sorry, wait. I need to show you again. Sorry. Just hold on. One more big things that I need to show you. I forgot just now. Okay, allow me to share screen again. Yeah, okay, wait, just a moment. Okay, so we know this is the answers. Okay, finish this. And because we are using PowerPoint, we are using the Microsoft team here today. So I am the MIE expert. So I would like to share the code here. So those are the MIE or the MECs. You can jot down the code so that you can claim it. Yeah,
You can share the code in the chat box too.
Yes. I would like to share the code in the chat box so that you can claim the code. Hold on. I'll go to the chat box. This is so big. This is a team code.
Yeah, maybe you can also share your code to our
for me.
World
Thank you.
Educator Community site. Okay, ma'am?
Thank you also, ma'am.
Yes.
For presenting a nice
Congratulations to
point.
the winner, and also thank you to the global communications community, and also thank you to the Madam Tia from ClassPoint. Yeah, and also the representative ClassPoint from Philippines, from Malaysia. Yeah, and all the participants from all over the globe. Okay, thank you. So I hand over to the moderator.
Thank you.
Teachers educator, Akhtar Hussein Kutubi, teachers educator, teachers training college, and Rafiqul Islam Talukdar sir, teachers training college, Singh. There are two teacher educator in Bangladesh to join this session.
Yeah, can we take one group photo? So the educators, the participants, can you turn on your camera so that we can take one group photo?
Really fine. Are you hear me, Akhtar Hussein Kutubi sir?
Yes, can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, can hear you.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Okay. I would like to change my background.
Are you hearing me?
Sir, please.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Good evening, sir and madam from different countries. I appreciate all the foreign girls in Bangladesh, and I was engaged with another webinar, but as I learned from our Najmul sir and the and Salam sir, I just connected to have a look from the these kind of interactive tools. I see that from the Philippines you are here. I already graduated from the De La Salle in 2010. So I appreciate all of you in our country, and I think you will always help us and to learn about the interactive tools like these kind of MI expert teachers are getting much more knowledge, and I think they are learning so many interactive tools, especially in our pandemic situation. We are learning so many new tools to engage our students. So I think it will be helpful for us. Thank you all.
Thank you, our dear sir. He's very expert in Bangladesh, and she already qualified to her 2-year degree in Philippines. We are very proud of Mr. Akhtar Hussain Kutubi sir. He's mathematics in Teachers Training College, Bangladesh. And our another educator from Teachers Training College, Maiman Singh. Sir, hello.
Yes.
Talukdar sir.
Ha,
Very
Nazmul.
respectable person in the world and Bangladesh. Please, sir.
Thank you very much and very good evening to all. Assalamu alaikum. I am very glad to join and enjoy the session like ClassPoint in educations through nice presented by Rogel B. Avila and Dr. Lee Shaw. Legila from Philippines and Lee Shaw from Malaysia, as I know, and also President Dr. Shauli Mukherjee, and Bibas Thapa, all the honorable participant. I like to thank and congratulate you. Very nice and excellent presentation about the ClassPoint in education. As I know, it's a very interactive and quizzes in PowerPoint. Who is teacher? If the teacher use in the classroom, the class will be very engageable and student will be very engaged. And I like to say again, conclusion, those who are have win prizes today. So I'm very happy and very happy that the presenters, both the presenters are very excellent and they have a lot of preparation, I think. And what are the learning outcomes of this session, I think achieved already, no problem. But very few minutes after joining, I think 10 minutes maybe, there is a problem, network load shedding, I think. So before joining such kind of online training, we should take more preparation so that no problem have been arised. I think what I have learned. A lot of things I have learned. How to actually manage a ClassPoint in education, how to operate and how to deliver. If our teachers in Bangladesh and different countries use these tools, I think the goal of SDG, Sustainable Development Goal, will be achieved in all the countries as well as in our countries. Again, thank you and congratulate all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear sir. And another respectable teacher, educator, Samsuddin Talukdar sir from Bangladesh, Kumilla Teachers Training College. Please,
okay,
sir.
am I audible? Am I
Yes.
audible? Okay, Assalamu
Yes, sir.
alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Many known faces are here. Really, I feel proud that Bangladeshi educators are now connecting with the educators of other part of the world. This really excellent collaboration, cooperation, such kind of skills has already been exercised in our country. And I'm happy that we are learning a lot of ideas. We are just getting a lot of ideas from them. And at the same time, all over the world, several types of softwares are there. So teacher can choose by themselves which one is suitable for his classroom. Accordingly, they can improve their ideas and thoughts. After that, they will apply it in their real life. It is also related with the condition of the children and their parents. Device is one of the important factor to use it. Anyway, the students, those who will able to use this device, I think they will get benefit out of these training programs. And thank you again that you all are trying to make your level based for to contribute in education. That's really very good thing. And my esteemed colleague Akhtar Hussain Kutubi and Rafiq Talukdar is also here. You know, they are working very hard to engage the children and teachers in this pandemic situation. Always we are learning a lot of things from them. And at the same time, Mr. Nazmul, he also improved a lot by doing some correspondence with the foreigner. And I would like to thank all the foreigners, those who take part here and equipped us with some new ideas. Thanks again. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much. Our three educator, teachers training educator, always support us and help us how to we can arrange various seminar, and we can all the time they support and advice, which we are very effective our session. Thank you so much. I can deliver Mr. Abdul Salam sir.
Thank you, Mr. Nazmul Haq, sir. Thanks all participants, honorable teachers, educators, and guests to join with this wonderful webinar. I would like to request Mr. Bibas, sir, please continue this program and open the floor for all educators.
Thank you, all the dignitaries to hear, and it's really glad to hear your opinion regarding the ClassPoint. It's really new for me. I have been using different tools and working as Abdul and similar and other educator has been using different tools and has been working as an ambassador. But here I find the ClassPoint is different one, because we can integrate it PowerPoint as well as we can also make or bring fun inside the teaching and learning activities. This is the really demand of the 21st century, or during the COVID-19 pandemic situations. If we had been using, or if I had earlier been using this ClassPoint, then I hope that confidently I can proudly say at the very moment that really the teaching and learning will be interesting. So congratulations to the winners, and thank you everyone for attending this session, and especially many thanks to World Educator Community entire family for organizing such webinar to bring such a key guest speaker for their insightful presentation. Now I would like to welcome here. Now I would like to welcome I would like to welcome Stephen, marketing executive at ClassPoint, as a guest for gracing the webinar with her presence and to power some words regarding the webinar. Over to you, Stephen.
Hi, thank you everyone. Thank you WEC for organizing this webinar. I'd like to thank Dr. Lee and Teacher Zai for such great presentations. And thank you to all of the attendees today. As what Tia has mentioned earlier, for any questions that we have about ClassPoint, please send us an email to support@inkno.com and we'll be answering you through there. So once again, thank you World Educators community for this webinar.
Okay. Nazmul. Hello, Nazmul.